So while Verb and Easy was sliding on A-Ward yesterday for some things that he said on Twitter, Polo from Black Compass Media decided to pull up. And he called A-Ward the most overrated battler we got in this culture. Now, Polo, that is not the same energy you have for A-Ward when he was battling Vixen on that anniversary card, right? Oh, you thought I forgot? Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? And I wouldn't be who I am if I ain't do what I do. So shout out to my brand news and my day ones. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Of course, man, make sure you copy that Temperature Check apparel. But this dude, Polo, went crazy on A-Ward on this live yesterday. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody was going crazy on A-Ward yesterday. They was definitely sliding on A-Ward, but they just ain't sliding on A-Ward. They was sliding on Three Letter Man, too. Three Letter Man, you my dog. I met you at Chrome 23. You solid. But they was jumping you on the live, my boy. They said you was out there. They caught you at Starbucks getting stones in a caramel frappe with A-Ward. So they spent the block on you before practicing the gym. They spent the block on you before practicing the gym. And they was, you know what I'm saying? They had you up in the corner and they was, it was looking like that. And then they had Polo from Black Compass Media pull up. Now, Polo, you my dog. I don't know what you and A-Ward got or what A-Ward think y'all got, but he definitely feel like y'all, like I'm gonna just say you. I ain't gonna say all of Black Compass because he said he ain't got no problem with Tone, bro. I don't really think he got a problem with Colo, but he definitely feels like you are intentionally attacking him, and that, you know what I'm saying, your critiques of him in battle rap go a little bit further than what it is. Now, this is what I will say. One of the very interesting things I think was brought up on this live was, do we feel that A-Ward is greater on a curve, essentially, due to his race? Now, I'm not going to say it's due entirely to his race. I think he's graded on the curve because of the situation. Because I saw the comparison y'all tried to do. Y'all thought y'all was slick trying to compare A-Ward to Dre Dennis. Respect to Dre Dennis and what he do. We not going to do that. We not going to disrespect A-Ward and say he on the same level of battle rap talent as Dre Dennis. Respectfully, we not going to do that. But this is what we are going to say. Have there been losses on A-Ward's resume that a lot of people don't talk about? Yes. Yes, it is. Does it seem to be a difficulty in Achilles' heel when it comes to A-Ward battling white rappers? Yes, it does. I had him losing to Soul Khan. I had him losing to Big K. I absolutely did. He got dog walked by Big K, to be perfectly honest. Yes, he did. However, to say that his resume looks similar to Dre Dennis is just not the truth. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when y'all say, oh, well, if you look at A-Ward resume, he got big names on his resume here and there. But then a lot of his resume is filler. You saying a lot of his resume are smaller or lesser named battlers. Okay. And you're saying that's the same thing with Dre Dennis. But the problem is, with A-Ward, when he gets his shot, when he gets that name, when he gets that big name that he's supposed to get, he gets that big shot, it's not on Gates to the Garden. Respect to Dre Dennis. It's on Maxed Out. It's on RBE Maxed Out. It's on the Riot. It's on the anniversary card. Now, y'all can say what y'all want to say about Vixen. Is Vixen on a losing streak? Absolutely. Has she been losing consecutively in a row? Probably the last 3, 4, yes. But if you look at her resume, who has she battled the last three or four in a row? The top names, not just in male and women's battle rap, but also in male battle rap. Battling Rock, battling Hustle, battling these are not G League players. So I think it's kind of crazy that y'all are really trying to diminish Vixen. You know what I'm saying? So, Vixen, you know what I'm saying? She gets shot in the car. Y'all aiming at A-Ward, but y'all, you know what I'm saying? She took 3, 4, 5 shots throughout this conversation. But y'all acting like her resume ain't her resume. So we got to stop that. But let's get back to this thing with Polo. Now, Polo, you said that A-Ward is the most overrated battle rapper that we have in the culture. Now, again, to me, that depends on where you have him ranked in the culture. I think the consensus is he's a top 12 to 15 battle rapper in the culture. I think that's where he's at. Now, I haven't been in the spaces that you've been in, and maybe in those spaces, they're arguing A Ward for number one. But I'm not here in those spaces in my circle. Those conversations ain't even. It's not brought up. That's not it. That's not it at all. But again, when you talk about his resume, it's a lot easier to get names consecutively, get big names consecutively, if your name is synonymous or is attached to one league directly. If you have one league that's pushing you, that's what we said a lot about Easy, because the URL had the ability to push him greater and at a faster pace than anybody did. Even ARP admitted that the URL was able to push Easy to help propel his career. They weren't the catalyst of it because his talent was, but they were able to put him in position where he was able to maximize his battles consecutively. That has helped accelerate his career to the level that it's at, because he has a league that was backing him. A Ward does not have just RBE backing him. He does not have, never had the URL backing him. He doesn't have just Chrome 23 backing him. He has to go to these places as an independent artist. And when you're an independent artist, that means that you have to work within the confines of everybody else's budget. You feel me? Oh, I know a little bit. I don't know a lot, but I know a little bit. I do. But Polo, when we was at the anniversary card, when we was watching, we was standing right next to you, me, Cola, Tone Bro, we was all standing together watching this battle. He was wilding on Vixen. We was all giving it up. We was all saluting A Ward. Now, what you can't say is this, and I see how y'all caught my boy 3 Letterman a couple of times. Y'all was like, give me a quote, give me a line, give me a bar. I ain't gonna. That's kind of tricky. It get kind of tricky. It get kind of tricky when in real time when you like, damn, and then you talking about, you comparing his lines, the verb lines. Yes, you can, you know what I'm saying? You got easy stuff. You Confederate flag, like I'm thinking he walking on water and all type of, I get it. It's difficult to bring up an A Ward bar, but in the moment, in real time, when you are watching A Ward, whether you are watching on screen or when you're watching in the battle, he's giving you 100%. He is electric on that stage. And that's why 3 Letterman can say with confidence that the A Ward versus Easy the Block Captain battle would be 10 times better than Easy the Block Captain versus Arsenal, respectfully, because we've seen that Arsenal is not performing at a consistent clip. You're not battling A Ward for views. I'm keeping it in the beam. If you battle A Ward, it's not for the views. You battling A Ward for the wreck. You're battling A Ward because he's one of the most dangerous battle rappers we have in the culture, period. That's what you're not battling him for the wreck. It's not about the views with A Ward. It's kind of crazy. You look at the content and his ability and the level that he performs in these battles versus the views, and the shit don't add up. It don't, bruh. Like, how is Rum Nitty and A Ward not at 1 million views? Like, it ain't even at 500,000. But that's one of the best battles of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where A Ward is saying, I might not get the views, but when you battle me, it's considered one of the best battles of the year. If you battle me in a 2-on-2, it's considered one of the best battles of the year. And that's where 3 Letterman is coming from. And that's where the consensus, that's where the competition comes in. Again, it's never going to be about the views with A Ward. If you're trying to battle for views, you're not battling A Ward. You're battling A Ward for the wreck. You battling A Ward for the wreck. But to say he's the most overrated battler that we got, no, that's cap. That's cap. Again, I don't know what conversations you have in Polo, but I'm not seeing him in conversations as the #1 battler in the world. I think everybody, we appreciate A Ward, we give him his flowers, but he's not the #1 battler in the world. He's not top 5. If you know what I'm saying? Again, certain years you could put him in the top 10 for sure. But if you got him in that 7 to 15, if he's in that range for you, 8 to 15, so be it. But come on, Polo, you my boy. y'all was wilding on him. Y'all was spending several blocks on A Ward. But what I did like about you, A Ward, you spent the block back. You pulled up on that stream so fast. Now, I'm not going to get into that conversation that, you know what I'm saying, that shit went left. So I'm going to keep that where it's at. But I don't know, man, when it comes to A Ward really does feel like the critiques and the criticism that he gets from Black Compass and from Polo is personal. I don't think it's personal. I've seen them wind up on a lot of different battle rappers. I do think they are louder. I think that's what it is. I think their voices are louder. I think that it's a lot easier to hear the negative than it is for them to hear the positive when it comes to battle rappers. But I thought it was very entertaining. And I'm here for all the smoke. I'm here for all of it. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Salute Polo. Salute A Ward. Salute Easy to Block Captain and effing Verb, man. The chemistry undeniable. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, Easy. I be wanting to get up there, but I'm like, man, I ain't got nothing to really argue about. I can argue about battle rap. But I ain't got no gripes or no beefs with nobody like that. Ain't nobody want no smoke with me. I ain't looking for no smoke, but I also ain't running from none either. But we'll leave that where it's at, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk. This is Temperature Check. I am him. We just getting started. Psych, been here.